very early morning. It is a little after 5 and I've been awake since probably around 4:30. I woke up on my left side, which is my bad side, and I was in quite a bit of pain, so I couldn't get back to sleep. So I've left John to sleep in this morning because it's a Saturday. So I've got my coffee and I'm going to sit down and, I don't know, watch YouTube maybe? I don't know. No, I'm not. Tell a lie. I'm going to drink my coffee and then I have to water the plants. And then I'm going to do some pottering about, I think, before I settle in to do some knitting and what have you. And by then maybe John will be awake and up, so coffee. I'm going to decorate one of the Christmas cakes this afternoon. One of them, I haven't decided if I'm going to decorate it or whether I'm just going to leave it plain. We usually leave at least one plain. I don't think we decorated either of our Christmas cakes last year. I usually do 2, I think I mentioned before, because John really likes it. So if I only do 1 cake, I'll only get basically 1 slice of cake. So I do 2 cakes. This one I'm going to put marzipan and ready roll icing on. A couple of issues I found today, because it's one of those days when I realise certain things I haven't got that I thought I had. So I haven't got any apricot jam to put between the layers, so I'm going to be using some of this that I've just found in the pantry, which is not going to focus, but it is Mirabelle plum fruit spread, which is basically jam. And not only that, I don't have any icing sugar either to be able to roll out the icing and the marzipan with. So the best I could come up with is, rather than using corn flour and having like raw flour it rolled out with, I've got a bit of coconut flour, and because coconut flour is just basically coconut, I don't have to worry about it being raw or tasting of uncooked flour, because all it'll do is taste of coconut. Hopefully I'll only need a little bit, I would have thought, just enough so that it doesn't stick to the board that I'm rolling it out on, or the rolling pin. So yes, I'm going to get started on this. I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm not putting anything on the edges, the outside edges, the sides of the cake. I'm just going to put a layer of marzipan on the top, a layer of icing on the top of that, and then if I'm feeling arty, I will cut out some shapes or something and stick them on the top, and yeah, keep it really simple. just received a parcel in the post, and it is one of 2 fabric orders that I placed a couple of weeks ago, but I can't remember what I ordered because where we live, it takes so long for something to arrive in the post that you've forgotten what you've ordered by the time it arrives. So I've opened the parcel, but I've not taken anything out yet. But I think this is my order from Minerva Fabrics. So I'll just go pull all this out. And now we can see what we've got. So what have I got here? I've got... I can't remember. I could do with a packing slip. I ordered some, I think this is like a brushed cotton in like a sagey green that I want to make a top with. And I've ordered, I think this one is a linen blend, if I remember rightly, in this kind of peachy buff colour. And I cannot remember what I was going to make with this. I believe it was a dress with this one, because I got quite a lot of yardage of this one. I only got a yard of the green because I only need a yard to make a top of some description. And I think this has got a metre rather. And I think this is 3 metres of fabric. And we're thinking about yards because I've just been thinking about yarn, which is usually done in yards. I also got a yard of this charcoal one. I think it's the same fabric as the green, it's just a different colour, although it feels, I was going to say it feels a little thicker, but I don't think it does. I think it was just doubled up there. I also ordered some of this, I think this is a poplin, in a pale grey, kind of a neutral grey with little white flowers on, to make a dress with. I also got I think I got 2 meters of this green flannel fabric to make a shirt for my husband. It's got a few bits of fluff on it there, but it's kind of this, it's looking lighter on camera than it is in real life. It's a little bit darker than this, but it is very much more like, it is an avocado-y green, like a dark skin avocado green. I also bought some double gauze muslin, which I have never sewn before, and I suspect my sewing machine will hate, and I will end up hand sewing with this. But this is to make a top. I think there's only a metre, or maybe it's 2 meters of this. Let's see. There's a metre of that. So that's to make a top. It's got these little feathers on this mustardy colour background. I also have a metre of this fabric, which is, I have no idea, but it's very thin. I don't know what this is. I don't remember ordering this. What is it? No idea. I don't remember ordering this. Maybe this one got sneaked in by accident, because it is a very thin fabric. Oh, it's not really. Oh, I might have. I thought it was like a jersey at first, but I don't think it is. Or if it is, it only has stretch in one direction. But yeah, apparently I have some of that. And I also ordered this fabric. Let me try and get it in short. Again, it's a poplin intended to make a dress. I'm tempted to make a couple of dresses. I'll try and remember the pattern designer and put it upon the screen because I can't remember at the moment, but she's done some zero waist sewing patterns. There's a zero waist dress and zero waist trousers and blouse and shirt. Basically what you do is you take a certain length of fabric, and it's a way of cutting the fabric to make the pattern pieces for a dress. There's a dress where it's got like a V-neck, and then the bodice section ends sort of higher than the waistline, and then there is a gathered skirt on the bottom, and sleeves and puff sleeves, gathered sleeves rather, long gathered sleeves. And depending upon the length of fabric you have as to things like the length of the dress or the length of the sleeve and such like. So I thought these would be really good for that. So, yep, that is my goodies arrived for today.